On this question, we want to find the difference quotient of f of x equals x squared plus 1. That is, find this difference quotient here. This is the formula for difference quotient, f of x plus h minus f of x over h, where h is not equal to 0, and simplify. We want to calculate this difference quotient for our function f of x equals x squared plus 1. We're going to take it in stages, so we're going to start by calculating this part here, f of x plus h. So the expression f of x plus h can be found by replacing the variable x with what we have inside the parentheses. So that's going to give us x plus h squared plus 1. And we want to simplify this. So squaring means to multiply the base twice. So we'll multiply x plus h times x plus h. Carry down that plus 1. We'll multiply this out. X times x is x squared. X times h is xh. H times x is also xh. H times h is h squared, and once again carry down that plus 1. We do have some like terms that we can combine together. We have two terms with xh. So when we combine those like terms, we get 2xh plus h squared plus 1. So we've calculated f of x plus h, and now we'll calculate the whole numerator. So the whole numerator is f of x plus h minus f of x. And I'm going to use the work that I've already done. So we've already calculated f of x plus h to be this right here. And so I'm going to carry that down and replace f of x plus h with that expression. So we have x squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 1. So then I want to carry this minus sign down. And I want to subtract f of x. And f of x is that function that we were given to start with. F of x is x squared plus 1. I want to subtract that function, x squared plus 1, but I want to make sure I subtract the whole function, so I'm going to put parentheses around it. And now we want to simplify. So I'm going to distribute that negative to both terms in the parenthesis, and that gives me x squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 1. And now using that distributive property, I have minus x squared minus 1. So we have a little simplifying that we can do here. I have some like terms. I have a positive x squared and a negative x squared. Those are like terms, and when you combine them, it becomes 0. We also have a plus 1 and a minus 1. Those are like terms, and when you combine them, it becomes 0. So I'm going to carry down these other terms that are remaining, 2xh plus h squared. So we've calculated the entire numerator, and in my final step, we're going to calculate the entire difference quotient. That's f of x plus h minus f of x over h. And once again, I'm going to reuse my work. We calculated the whole numerator to be 2xh plus h squared, 2xh plus h squared. We're going to divide that by h. and we have two terms in the numerator, which means that we can distribute the division to those two terms. That would give 2xh over h plus h squared over h. The h's cancel from the first term, leaving you with 2x. And on the second term, h squared over h would be h. So the difference quotient for f of x equals x squared plus 1 is 2x plus h. Thank you for checking out my videos. Have a great day.